More anti-aging tips for skin that's in the 40s and 50s. Now this particular video with the tips that I have is not particularly about skincare products, but more about how to alleviate some of the challenges that people in their 40s and 50s have in regards to their skin, namely with wrinkles. So before we get into those tips, this video is being sponsored by Sleep and Glow, which is a anti-aging pillow. And in that video I did back in 2019, I reviewed this pillow and explained the differences between sleep wrinkles, dynamic wrinkles, and static wrinkles. Unlike dynamic wrinkles that are caused by repetitive expressions that are on the face over and over, such as crinkling your nose or squinting or even frowning, these sleep wrinkles are actually caused by compressions on the face when you sleep on the side of your face or on your stomach, and there is constant pressure that then moves the folds of the skin into a certain position. And the way that you can determine if it's a sleep wrinkle or a dynamic wrinkle is if the line or the wrinkle on the face is opposite to how the muscles move. So for example, when you have wrinkles on your forehead like this, they are horizontal. But if you have a line down vertically down your forehead, or you have a wrinkle that is completely down on the side of your face, those are usually caused not by repetitive motions that you have on your face, but how your skin folds when you sleep. So when I found that out, I stopped sleeping on the side of my face that I noticed was getting a little bit more creases on the sides, and I actually became a back sleeper. Sleep and Glow has an updated pillow called the Omnia pillow, and it's an updated version of the one that I reviewed back in 2019. Now this one is actually created specifically for side sleepers by having the indention right here, and also kind of a concave set here for your head, so you can both sleep on your back and on the side. It also includes a pad that you can put underneath your pillow if you need it to adjust for your shoulders and your neck and your back. Now the one that I'm using now, several years later, is not the one for side sleepers. So the difference between the side sleeping one and the back sleeping one is this one here is for back sleepers, since I have changed to becoming a back sleeper. Instead of having the contouring of the sides, it actually has raised sides to keep your head supported from moving side to side. And then it contours here right in the middle to help support the back of your head. And it has an extended portion right here. It just kind of jets out just a little bit to help support the back of your neck, your back, and especially your shoulders. It also comes with a removable, washable silk type pillowcase here that when you zip it up, it's seamless. So unlike sleeping on a regular pillow like this, where if you're a side sleeper, you could see you're smushing your face and you can get additional wrinkles from sleeping like this. But if you're using the Sleep and Glow pillow, it has a contour side right here. So if you sleep on your side, there's actually a space between the side of your face and the pillow right here. Now this is kind of a weird angle right here, but you can see that it supports your neck and all the way down to your shoulders if you decide to sleep on your back. Or you can get the one for your back if you're a back sleeper and it has the raised sides versus the one that has the concave side here. And both of them are elevated for your neck, your shoulders, and your back, so you don't wake up with any cricks in your neck or puffiness of the face, no pillow marks on the side of the face, or sleep wrinkles. And ultimately, you get much better sleep at night. Good night. This is also great for facial, post-facial surgery, as well as any other invasive facial treatments that could cause some bruising or swelling. And it can extend the life of your eyelash extensions because you're not smushing your face into the pillow. This pillow does last for about 5 years, so if you're interested in trying it, they actually will offer a 30-night sleep guarantee, full money back if you're not satisfied. The link will be in the description below, and I think you do get a slight discount for purchasing the pillow. Tip number 1 is preventing aging or slowing down aging from the inside out. And one of the things that you can do is reducing your AGE. AGE stands for Advanced Glycation End Products. And basically what this is in short is when a lipid or a protein attaches to glucose or sugar, and this is an irreversible process, and what it does for the skin is that it reduces collagen, it reduces elasticity, it can increase inflammation, and basically not only does it speed up the aging in skin, but it also speeds up the aging in the body, which then can lead to ultimately many age-related diseases. It's not only eating foods that are high in glucose or fructose, but it's also how you prepare the foods. So for example, if you prepare the foods at very high temperatures, typically frying, roasting, or grilling, this introduces a lot of AGEs. And so when you consume those foods, it introduces the AGEs into your bodies. Unlike cooking in low temperatures, and especially if you're cooking low sugar foods in water-based cooking such as boiling or steaming, this actually introduces a very low level of AGEs into the body. Although more studies are needed, many scientists believe that herbs and spices such as allspice, cinnamon, cloves, and oregano can help reduce fructose-induced glycation. Other compounds such as garlic, ginger, alpha-lipoic acid, carnitine, carnosine, vitamin E, selenium, manganese, zinc, flavonoids such as green tea catechins, and niacinamide, amongst a whole other list of things, can actually help reduce AGE formation. Tip number 2 is actually increasing sebum production by manually, or I guess you could use a machine, stimulating sebum production by massaging the skin. And this is why in the treatment room for acneic clients and oily clients, you never do a European style massage. You always do a pressure point massage, because that in turn, when you do a massage that is using sweeping strokes going upward and out, you are stimulating sebum production because you're actually stimulating the sebaceous glands. And a lot of times you can just do this with cream or oil, and if you're subscribed, you are going to see that video pretty soon on the best oils for mature skin. But for now, you can do different massages as long as it's not too tough on the skin to stimulate sebum production. So that is tip number 2, and that does really help stimulating, and you will start to see that your skin will produce some oil. You just have to remember that you do these massage strokes correctly. Now here is the final tip number 3. And tip number 3, now hear me out, is you can do a very mild superficial peel, but it is not the type that actually absorbs the oil. It actually stimulates oil production according to one study. And this is a mild superficial peel with mandelic and azelaic acid. This study was done on 28 women ages 49 to 71. 11 of the women did a azelaic acid peel and 17 did the mandelic acid peel. The peels were applied 5 times with 2-week intervals, and the sebum was actually measured with a sebumeter on the cheeks and the chin. The result was 20% of the women who used the azelaic peel and 40% of the women that used the mandelic acid peel saw an increase in sebum production in the U zone. So the U zone is basically on the outer parts of the face. So minus the chin, which is also the T-zone, the cheeks are usually the drier areas for most women in the 40s and 50s. So they saw an increase in sebum production when it was actually measured in the U zone. And when they measured the oil in the T zone of these women, they didn't see a significant increase of sebum production in the areas where typically there is more oil that is produced. If you found some of these tips helpful, then please give this video a thumbs up, letting us know that these are the types of tips that you want more of. And if you haven't subscribed and you are interested in professional skincare tips as well as health, then we would love it if you hit that subscribe button. And remember to look forward to an upcoming video on the best facial oils for mature skin, as well as some product reviews that are coming up. Because remember, makeup is an art, skincare is a science.